Hi, I'm Rod Slasher Breslau, and I am here with the legendary Terran player Flash, who is making his first ever appearance at Major League Gaming here in Anaheim, California at the MLG Spring Championships, part of the MLG Kespa partnership. Now, Flash, I've been able to graciously meet you once in Los Angeles for WCG a few years ago. You've only been to America a very few times. So what is your initial reaction to MLG this weekend?
일단 제가 거의 2년 만에
It's been 2 years since I've been in America.
항상
My
올
feeling
때마다
is
느끼는
different
거지만
every time I come.
열기, 열광하는
But
게
the thing I'm
정말
always struck by is the
너무
passion, always the
좋아가지고
passion of the
항상
fans.
올 때마다
And it fills me with
기쁨을
a
배로
lot of joy.
느끼고 있고요.
And I do travel
올
abroad
때마다
often, but when I
제가
travel
외국을
abroad,
좀
America
나가도
is always my
미국 올
favorite
때를
place to go
가장
abroad.
좋아해요. 그래서 온 만큼 좀 기쁨이 있는 것 같아요.
So going into this event, there's a lot of speculation this would be the biggest ever event in North American history in terms of how many fans would be here for an esports event. You've been playing Brood War in Korea for a very long time in front of huge stadiums and a lot of people. How does the American fans compare to the Korean fans?
I do feel that foreign fans are more open-minded, and their passion is ridiculous. Like I've never seen anything that comes close to the amount of cheering that they do, to the amount of support. But Korean fans also are passionate in their own way, and I think there's no difference in the love I receive from my fans, and even from Korean fans, the type of the love and the admiration they give me, it's almost like it makes me feel embarrassed. Yeah.
환경 차이가 좀 있다 보니까 그런 것 같아요.
All those fans are going to be cheering you on later tonight when you play in the exhibition tournament with you and the other 7 Kespa players. How are you feeling going into the tournament? Do you think you're going to be able to win? And will those fans cheering you on make you play better?
I feel a little strange when I come here, and the fans are so passionate. It still feels a little surreal, but I do definitely think I will draw a lot of strength from that, just like any other player would draw strength from that. About considering winning or losing, I'm not sure whether I'll win or lose. All I have in my heart right now is I just want to put on a very good show for my fans. That's my primary imperative right now. Of course, winning is important, but that's not what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for a good game.
하나하나가 선수들한테는 저한테도 너무 큰 힘이 되기 때문에 너무 감사하고 그런 것 같아요.
So you just switched over to Starcraft II pretty recently with the OSL switching over and Pro League. What do you think about Starcraft II as a game in general?
일단
I do think Starcraft II is easier. Maybe
같은
not
경우는
easier.
솔직히
Maybe a better way to put it
원보다
would be
쉽고요.
it
쉬운 건
handles
당연한
better.
것 같고, 하기가
It's
쉽다기보다
easier
하기가
to
편해요.
execute things.
하기가 편하고
There are
아무래도
certain difficulties associated with StarCraft 1, as there are with StarCraft 2. I mean, obviously, StarCraft 2 is far better graphics. It just looks more pleasing. So I think there are merits to both.
게임하기 쉽지만 또 2는 2 나름대로 1하고는 또 틀린 어려운 점이 또 있어요.
Now, you said in interviews that you think it'll take you about 2 years to get to the level that you were at in Brood War. Why do you think it will take that long for you to get to that same level? And how do you compare yourself to the current Korean StarCraft II players that have been playing since release of the game?
지금 물론
I think
차이가
when I said
있고요.
2 years, it might have been a little
제가
misinterpreted.
2년이라고
So
말한 거는
I meant 2 years to really show my full ability, but I do think within a year I could close the gap. In terms of difference, I do think there certainly is a great skill difference with me and the current StarCraft 2 pros, but I do believe I will be able to achieve it in a year, and in 2 years I will be able to be among the best.
So Heart of the Swarm is being shown off here at MLG Anaheim. I know you've gotten a little bit of chance to play, so I want to know what are your initial thoughts on the game? And also, because this game is coming out at relatively the same time that you're switching over to StarCraft II, do you think that will help the Brood War players compete with the other StarCraft II players because you're all going to be having to play a decently new game?
There are a couple new units, but the fundamental game remains the same. But it is true, the StarCraft 1 players and the StarCraft 2 players have to learn a new game. I do think this is advantageous. Not as advantageous as maybe most people would think, but it does definitely make it easier to close the gap in a shorter amount of time because everyone's going to be starting with a blank slate.
지금은 이제 더 수월하게 10 정도는 아니게 한 8, 7 정도로 이제 쫓아갈 수 있도록 속도가 그래도 전에보다는 많이 줄어든 것 같아요. 차이가.
All right, thank you, Flash, for the interview. Can't wait to see how you play later tonight. I'm Rod Breslau. Please check out more interviews on GameSpot.com.